Okay, here is the second Hei Mahi for today. Oh, by the way, in the last one, I said a few things that weren't quite correct, and I wonder if you pick up on those, yeah? And the other thing which I did in the other one, just so you know, is I didn't really explain this too well. 2 to the 43n. What we want, if we want to make this all to the power of 3, and this is looking back at the other Hei Mahi, it's worth noting that this is going to be, if we make that powers of 3, 243 is actually 3 to the power of 5. So if I replace that there with 3 to the power of 5, I still put the n next to it, and that's how I get 3 to the 5n. The other thing which I said, which was incorrect, when I wrote 3 to the 4n minus 5n, I said that was 3 to the 4n minus 3 to the 5n. It's not. It's 3 to the 4n times 3 to the negative 5n. So just to be sure, clear on that. All right, going through, listening to all my mistakes. It's really interesting, actually. But it's great when you go back and you listen to it and you talk it through and suddenly you realize, no, I was wrong in the way I did that. And then you revise it and you correct it and you just move on. And it's very good practice to do this. All right, so the first thing is in this one, you don't need the brackets at all because everything's just multiplied. So I could rewrite that as 3 times 2 to the n times 3 times 8 to the n all over 3 times 16, 1 minus n. And the first thing I'm going to do is cross out one of the 3's. I just don't need them. But I'm noticing we've got powers of 2. 2, this is 2 to the power of 3. This is 2 to the power of 4. So I'm going to rewrite that in the next line. So I've got 2 to the n times 3 times, well, 8 is going to be 2 to the power of 3 to the power of n, or over 2 to the power of 3n, not 3 to the power of n, sorry, times 16, which is 2 to the 4. And again, I've still got times 1 minus n. So I could rewrite that bit there as 2n times 3 times 2 to the 3n all over. This is now 4 ones are 4, so it can be 4 times negative n. So it looks like that. All right, now we're in a great situation. We can just move all of this to the top line, and we can just change the negatives to the positives here. This will all become negative. So it's equal to, here we go, first of all, 2n times 2 to the 3n, and an n is going to be 4n, so it's going to be 3 times, this is going to be 2 to the n, and 3n is 4n. And that's going to be times 2 to the power of, and this all becomes negative now. So it becomes negative 4 minus 4n. So I can now resolve that nice and quickly. 3 times 2 to the 4n times, this is 2 to the negative 4, and negative 4n is plus 4n. Now I can just add anything with a 2, I can just add these things together. So this is now going to look like, this is going to be 3 times, well, I've got a 4n, and a 4n is 2 to the 8n, and I got a minus 4. So the 4n and the plus 4n become 8n, and I'm left with a minus 4, and I just tack that on the end there. So that there is my solution.